Austin police, get on the ground!
On the morning of November 7th, a multi-city crime spree comes to an end with Austin police officers opening fire on a suspect. 3 shots, then several more fired at an apartment complex in Northwest Austin. This happened at around 8:45 a.m. at the MAA Canyon Creek Apartments off FM 620 near Boulder Lane. Austin police say the suspect, 27-year-old Zachary Labrie, died at the scene. This started, though, hours before, around 3 a.m. in the city of Bee Cave. That's when an officer tried pulling over Labrie for speeding on Highway 71. Instead, he drove off, leading the officer to chase Labrie into the city of Austin before he decided to call things off.
It was obvious that the suspect was not going to stop, and my officer at that time was all by himself, so he decided to terminate the pursuit.
While Labrie escapes, Bee Cave police run his license plates, making contact with his dad.
And his son had told him that he had been involved in a police pursuit, that he was armed, and he had made some suicidal statements to his father.
Minutes later, at 3:38 a.m., Labrie is seen on Ring doorbell footage breaking into his ex-girlfriend's home with a rifle. Austin police say he has a violent history with his ex.
That included some strangulation that he perpetrated against her. She was not home at the time. She was actually out of town, out of fear.
Then, at around 4:42 a.m., a Starbucks employee in Northwest Austin called 911 to report she'd been carjacked while waiting to go to work.
He had a mask over his face, and he pointed a gun at my window, told me to get out.
2 hours later, police say another 911 call came in about a carjacking.
Somebody took to my car.
Minutes later, officers found Labrie at a nearby apartment complex, and when they approached him, he pointed a gun at officers.
You're seeing it, but this is in seconds, right, that this is all occurring. So this is someone who's still coming up off the ground and still pointing that weapon at the officers. And so that's why the officers continue to fire.
Austin Police Chief Lisa Davis couldn't specify how many shots were fired by her officers. She noted even though Labrie pointed the gun at officers, he didn't fire any shots and the weapon wasn't loaded. Police say Labrie was on parole with an ankle monitor at the time of this shooting, but he cut it off during the police chase.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and get the latest news by downloading the CBS Austin News app.